World of Warcraft is one of the most iconic games of all time. 20 plus years, millions of players, and somehow I've never played it. So as I fired up World of Warcraft for the very first time ever, my goal was to answer two simple questions. Number one, what is World of Warcraft like as a brand new player? And number two, why is it so popular? And honestly, I was not prepared for what I discovered. My name's Cupppajoe, and this is my story. Now going in, I knew absolutely nothing about World of Warcraft. I've never watched anybody play it. I didn't look up any guides or tutorials, and I got thrown in immediately. Here we go. World of Warcraft for the first time ever. Do we have any introduction at all? Okay, human. The noble humans of Stormwind stand at the forefront of the alliance against the enemies of Azeroth. Night Elf. The mystical Night Elves defend the wilds of Azeroth against any who mean harm to nature. Then there's the Horde over here. What the heck is going on? I guess we're going human warrior here. Oh. I mean, this part's definitely important. Name. Cupppajoe. Names can't use the same letter 3 times in a row. Cupppajoe with 2 P's. With my character created, I hit Enter World for the very first time ever.
You are a soldier of the Noble Alliance.
Okay.
A coalition of kingdoms upholding the ideals of valor and justice across Azeroth.
Okay, so we're part of the Alliance.
As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission led by the dragons Wrathion and Kalecgos.
It wasn't much, but the short cinematic gave me just enough context to understand the world I was stepping into. So now, it was time to begin my journey. First up, learn the basics, one small quest at a time. Prepare yourself, Cupppajoe. We're nearing the island where the previous expedition was lost. Warm up on these combat dummies. We need everyone ready for whatever we find on that island. Warm up by fighting a combat dummy. Attack a combat dummy. Press 1 to use slam. Quest complete. Return to the quest giver.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness. I know it must be.
Nice. After that, I headed back to Lady Proudmoore. But, let's just say everything was about to change. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Wait. Get up.
The sea was kind to you today.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I need you to recover enough first aid supplies for the wounded. Then we can begin searching for the missing expedition. Recover 6 first aid kits from Murlocs.
Reclaim our supplies.
Honestly, I had no idea where I was, but it didn't matter. I had quests to complete and things to learn. First aid kit. 3 copper. I don't know what I need. Okay. So let's go back to Lady Proudmoore over here. Open your spell book and find charge. Drag shield slam to your action bar. Okay. I'll find you a target. It's kind of nice. Open your spell book and find Victory Rush. Right-click an item to buy it. Okay. Right-click an item to sell it to the vendor.
See you around.
I don't know if I was supposed to sell all that. Over the next hour, I completed around 30 missions on Exile's Reach, teaching me the game mechanics as I progressed through the campaign. And one of the quests was telling you to like and subscribe. But all of that would be put to the test with my first ever dungeon. You've slowed down Gorgroth's efforts to control Kalecgos atop the Citadel, but the ritual itself needs to be thwarted. You must storm the Citadel and stop him from completing the ritual. His dark magic is an affront to the light. We'll need all the help we can get. Gorgroth's most elite lieutenants await within the Citadel. Complete the dungeon, Dark Maul Citadel. You are now queued in. Okay, so that's the group finder right there. Your roll, damage, enter. There we go. No pressure because we're with other people. Nice. Okay. So now where are we going here? Nice. Yo. Oh, there goes. See ya, Gore. And Gore's growth is out. No. Wait. No. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? No. How am I out of range? Caligos has been defeated. There it is. After completing the dungeon, I found myself in the Walking Shores for the very first time. And immediately, I was greeted by Caligos, where I was forced to make a decision. How did I want to fight? Okay, the Dragon Isles. It's a beautiful place, but also deadly. Let me help you get ready for what's ahead. The Dragon Isles is a dangerous and uncharted place. We'll need to get you prepared. You're strong enough now that you should choose a combat specialization. This will unlock a new array of abilities for you to face the dangers within the Dragon Isles. Go ahead and choose your combat specialization. Combat specialization. We have 3 here. We've got Arms, Fury, and Protection. Arms, a battle-hardened master of weapons using mobility and overpowering attacks to strike their opponents down. Then we have Fury, a furious dual-wielding berserker unleashing a flurry of attacks to carve their opponents to pieces. Then we have Protection and the Tank, a stalwart protector who uses a shield to safeguard themselves and their allies. Preferred weapon is axe, mace, sword, and shield. Primary stat is strength. I kind of want to go with Fury. I'm going to be honest with you. This seems like a lot of fun. The bloodthirst and the recklessness seems like a ton of fun. So we are activating the Fury specialization here. With my specialization locked in, it was time to move on. And immediately, I got another quest. Ride your mount, then speak with Happy How to get a Hearthstone bound to the Wild Coast.
Fly true.
Okay. Easy enough, right? I mean, how hard could it be? Ride any mount from your mount collection. Where is my... Wait, can I search here? Where is my mount? Dude, I just don't know where my mounts are. Shift P. There's our mounts. Wait. Ride any mount from my mounts collection? What if I don't have it? I don't have any mounts. At this point, I didn't know what to do. So I turned to one of the best features in World of Warcraft, the newcomer chat. See if somebody can help me. Press Shift P to open your collections, then click on the mount tab. Yeah, I don't think I have any. If you have a mount, it should be on that list, which you could drag to your action bar to mount it. So I definitely don't have any mounts. Oh, is the quest giver near a vendor that sells mounts? After doing some research online, I figured out that I could get a mount in Stormwind. So I boarded the boat. But then I ran into a bigger problem. Okay. Let's head to Stormwind. You have traveled too far away from the Wild Coast. If you can... The Wild Coast and Dragon Isles? I don't know what to do here. Okay, I went back. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to get this mount. I'm just so confused here. Like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or... Like, I clearly don't have any mounts here. I 100% don't have any mounts. At this point, I was getting more frustrated. But there has to be a way to get a mount. I think I have to go buy one. The boat just left. I have to go buy one from a shop in Stormwind, but if I go to leave here and I go to get on the boat, it basically says, like, are you sure you want to do this because the tutorial is going to end? And that's a little bit of a rough place to be as a new player where you're like, well, I don't want the tutorial to end because I feel like there's still a lot that I need to learn about this game, but I also can't progress the game forward until I get a mount, but I don't have a mount and I don't know how to get a mount. So it's just this circle of what am I supposed to do? After wandering around Stormwind for a bit, I finally found somewhere that I can get a mount, I think. Oh, this is it. This has got to be a mount. This has to be a mount. This has to be. This has to be.
Good day to you.
Is this a mount? Oh my gosh, we actually found the mount. We found the mount. We found a mount. Okay, give me the black stallion. Oh my gosh, we did it. We actually did it. We finally did it. We finally found a mount. 1 hour later, I finally figured out how to get on a mount. Was this my introduction to how confusing World of Warcraft can be sometimes? Honestly, no. I just missed the part where Caligos gave one to me. Not my proudest moment, but now I could actually start exploring. Before I did though, I had to finally use my talent points, and thankfully they make this super easy for new players. This is it, we got a mount, and it feels so good to be able to move around quicker. Okay, next up, you have unspent talent points, talents. Okay, Warrior 1. We already have the Berserker, we have the defensive stance. Leech increased by 3%. Can't decide what to choose. Try the starter build preset. Wait, hold on. Let me see what this says. A preset talent build that's suitable for most content. That is actually a really nice feature. With my talent points sorted, I could finally focus on what World of Warcraft is really about. Questing. And my goal was simple. Do as much as I possibly could. Meet Toddy Whiskers to begin your adventure in the Dragon Isles.
I must head for the Azure Span.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Yo, what up, Toddy Whiskers? Call their numbers to keep their ambitions in check, or this expedition will be over before it begins.
Stay true to your
So we could do 3 at the same time. Start with the whelps. The smaller scales should be more pliable until we've mastered our techniques with them.
How can I help?
That proto-dragon must have snatched his bag of supplies off an unlucky dragon scale expedition member. Okay. Dude, so you could just stack your quests here. Nice. Okay, so that should be... We should be good there. Okay, that's 12. Meet Scale Commander Azurathal in Wingcrest Embassy. After completing a bunch of quests, I ended up at Wingcrest Embassy, where I had a chance to choose some professions. Blacksmith. Train me. Blacksmithing. Allows a blacksmith to make basic weapons and armor. Requires stone and metal found with the mining. May only know 2 professions at any one time. Would you like to learn blacksmithing as your first one? Sure. New recipe learned. Copper bracers. Okay. Rough copper vest. So what now? Gather ore and other minerals from deposits for use in engineering, blacksmithing, and jewel crafting. You may only know 2 professions at any one time. Would you like to learn mining as your second one? Yes. Were those good professions to learn? I have no idea. But they were the first 2 that I saw, so that's what I chose. After that, I was back to questing. This time, I needed to meet Magister Umbric in Stormwind. And that's when I really started to discover one of the reasons World of Warcraft is so popular. Dispense 6 suspicious citizens in Stormwind. Do you think you could catch a few monkfish and look for my locket? Please let me know right away.
Have a good one.
Deliver the free ticket voucher to Galvas Grime Gate located inside the Dark Moon Fair.
See you around.
Purchase a storage crate in Durnogel, Stormwind, or Orgrimmar and return to a Poldo sibling. Head out and harvest a few of those ripe pumpkins for me and let's see what we can do.
Be careful.
Sometimes I was doing campaign quests, sometimes I was doing side quests, but I was always doing something. What's amazing, one of the big things that I noticed is the freedom of this game to like constantly go back and forth between the campaign and the quests. Like we were questing today and then all of a sudden we kind of got back into the campaign here and got back into the story. But unfortunately, I was about to hit a wall, both literally and figuratively. Local authority has given us permission to open portals here.
Safe travels.
What does that mean? To where? Wait, where does this take us to? Stormwind. Oh my gosh, we can finally quick move. We can finally move around. Take the portal from Wizard Sanctum to Borealis. At this side? Okay, let me see. I spent over an hour trying to figure it out, and I just couldn't. I didn't know if I was doing something wrong or if it was the game, but I had to step away. I have no idea.
I'm just done for right now.
I came back the next day feeling refreshed and excited. But before I got back into some campaign quests, I needed to have a little bit of fun.
Enter the Wizard's Sanctum. Dreamy Inspiration. Exit the Wizard's Sanctum. Okay, now we enter the Wizard's Sanctum. Okay, now we exit the Wizard's Sanctum. Dreamy Inspiration. Enter the Wizard's Sanctum. Okay, now exit the Wizard's Sanctum. Okay, now we enter back in. Okay, now we exit. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do here.
After that, I decided to get back to the campaign. And a little while later, one mission would change everything for me.
Kill Meat Grinder Sotok at Scale Cracker Keep. Oh, yeah. Meat Grinder Sotok. It is time, my friend. Here we go. Oh, 5. Finish. There it is. Killjoy. Complete quest. Choose your reward. Explorer's short sword or persistent. I don't know which one. That's an axe. That's a sword. Give me the sword. Oh my gosh.
My inventory was completely full. You see, up until this point, I didn't really worry about my backpacks too much. But now I had no choice. I needed to accept the reward to complete the quest. And all of a sudden, I discovered a whole new world.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, I have to... No, that should be equipped. That's level 1. That's level 1. That's level 7. Leg plates. And level 11 leg guards. I see what's going on here. So we have what's equipped, and then we have what's next to it. So we really don't need all of this. We have 13 armor, which matches the carotid plate leg guards. But this also, the ones I have, increases my strength, my stamina, my critical strike, my mastery, and still has really good durability. So that's sellable. Then this, currently I have equipped the expeditionary plate gauntlet. This is significantly better. So that should go there. Those are the mighty mammoth ribs. That is the corroded shoulder guard. The rock of ages. Much the same thing that I have. That's level 14, so that's not as good as the one I have now. That's the black potion. That's my Hearthstone to get me back home. This is level 7. Okay, so I need to get rid of a lot of this stuff. That's just the reality. Killjoy. Give me that. Now we have room for that. So can I sell all this? Like, okay, so I have the breastplate level 18. I don't need the chest piece level 11. And then this is level 1. That's level 1. That's level 1. The girdle. Okay, so this goes to my character, right? Where's my... That's the girdle. Okay, so now we sell that. Those are level 9. That's not nearly as good as the ones I have. So can I sell... I think I'm just going to sell it all. Dented plate boots. I don't need the dented plate boots. We sell that. We sell that. We sell those. We sell the fur. Sell the mangly pelt. Sell the worn short sword. Sell that. Deuces. Sell it. I mean, sell that. Sell that. Sell the fang. Sell the green bag. Sell the plumage. Okay. What is this? Mysterious sword. 2 to 3 damage, 1 strength. So like that, we could sell if we want to. Wait, okay, so this is where it gets interesting. So here we go. So pull up my character right here. Hold on, close the professions. We'll pull up my character right here. We should put these boots on. Where's my boots? These boots are made for walking. Okay, so we're gonna put those on. There we go. So now we have our attributes. Now we have our attributes here. And that is level 6. We technically don't need that, but... So what is this? What is this? What happens if I do that? Okay. Am I flying? Please tell me. What just... Where did that come from? I don't know where that came from, but I'm legitimately all for it. I didn't realize that these potions... This makes a lot of sense, but that's the reason my character looked weird. Use experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests is increased by 10% for 2 hours. What is this? Where did this come from? So if I go here and put that there, now we have an axe, Hold on. Before we do this, I want to go attack something real quick. Okay, here we go. We're going down here. Okay, let me hop off my eagle lion thingy. Wow. Okay, so now I can really start to feel the strength of... I'm glad I took time to... I know this sounds obvious, but I'm glad I took time to figure out my inventory because this feels so much better.
After that, I continued with the campaign and finally got to one of the most important quests, at least for me.
That's Tried with Major...
Very well. Just this once.
We're flying. Look at us go.
Hold on tight, if you can.
Oh my gosh. I was not ready for that, that's for sure. Where are we going?
I didn't know it at the time, but I was about to unlock something that I desperately needed.
The Ruby Life Shrine was once the center of our flight. We must restore it to its former glory. Okay. The mandate of the red or skywriting? Let's do skywriting. Speak with Lord Andestras here in the Ruby Life Shrine. He will explain more of what they intend. The rewards will be skywriting mounts. Let's go! And renewed proto... Okay. No, we're doing that. Oh, what are you doing over here? No. Focus on the objective. Focus on skywriting. We can go back to that later. Skywriting is the most important thing. I want to learn how to fly.
In typical World of Warcraft fashion, I almost got sidetracked by a side quest. But I found Lord Andestras, and over the next hour, I learned how to fly. This changed everything. It allowed me to navigate faster, and more importantly, it allowed me to quest faster. Before I knew it, I had reached level 20, the end of the free trial.
Subscribe to continue your epic journey. Play to level 80, embark on adventures across Azeroth and beyond. Get access to World of Warcraft Classic and more.
But before I called it, I wanted to try two more things, a dungeon and a PvP match. I waited over 30 minutes trying to find a dungeon, but I didn't have any luck. Then I tried an arena skirmish and waited over 10 minutes with no luck, but I still had random battlegrounds. I hit join battle, waited over 10 minutes, and once again, no luck. So I guess I'm gonna have to make another video. My name's Cupppajoe. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to drop a sub, and most importantly, make sure to check out the next video waiting for you right here, because every gamer has a story, and these are all of mine.